Thank you. No problem. At least I get a spot too. Start too.
That was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because we already saw Mickey Mouse. There's one that walked out the door. He's probably going to come back in. I think I see.
Well, that guy. He's part of the national guard and he's Johnny. He's like Apple Jacks.
Yeah. Keep saving this for me.
That's nice. Some panelists that I met, I did not know that one of the panelists were downstairs. So
my friend.
it was the vast bunch of dragons. One and then there's yes.
I can see like all of them. It's because of their neon panels.
Like 3 years ago, his parents were down.
Something Final Fantasy.
Well, it's and I didn't know it was the first night. I got
My dad even had the whole idea of I can see right with that.
Take video and I can take some pictures.
Okay.
This looks like a fashion show or something.
Is it enough battery life?
Yeah. I was like 100% when we came down here.
That her. She's supposed to be qualified. She's supposed to have a yellow dress instead of a white.
I think that's like people.
Actually, she's not.
I don't know.
That's the Anthony back there.
Nice. I wonder if he got my text.
Yeah, true.
Oh wait, I think she's Florida. Florida. She's from it's from when they met
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 Phoenix Comicon. My name is Scott, and I am pleased to welcome you to this exciting panel where we'll be talking to all of your favorite ponies from the equestrian world of My Little Pony. First, a little housekeeping needs to be addressed. There will be no standing during the panel, so everybody needs to find a seat. So if there's any open seats, please squeeze in. If there is no open seats, I must ask you to leave the room. Unfortunately, I do apologize. The fire marshal does not like anybody standing in the aisles or along the walls. They will shut down this. Not just the panel, the entire conference. So I need everybody to find a seat, squeeze in, make friends.
I can't believe how many people like
until they got the result.
Thank you so much.
Alright, if you have an open seat next to you, raise your hand. Alright, all the people that have their arms raised, there's an open seat. Please find a seat. Make friends.
I see this one else can
You still have a seat. Just keep your hand raised.
Now I can't even get her big
I'm gonna be posting this to YouTube when it's over.
Alright. Thank you guys for finding a seat. If you see somebody that walks in, please invite them over. Make friends. This is what this panel, especially this panel, is all about. And also, I would ask you, please respect our panel. Ponies came here all the way from Equestria to see you guys. So if you have cell phones, keep them down to a minimum, please. And if you have any conversations while they're talking, keep them down to a minimum. I mean, somebody next to you might want to listen. So, unfortunately, I need to address one thing. And this is probably going to be the only dark side to this. And I do apologize, but I need to say this, and I need to say this, and I'm going to read it verbatim. Before we get started, I need to remind everybody that this is a family-friendly event. So with that said, there will be absolutely no discussion on certain known fan fiction that's out there. That is not safe for the not safe for family. We all chuckle about it, but this is a serious matter.
Right.
Okay? I am well aware of certain phrases and code words that allude to such material. If it is your intent to ask such questions for any reason, I highly encourage you to leave now, as you will not like the consequences. If there is a hint to such material, I will announce to the audience one more time that this material is not open for discussion. If at any point afterwards this material is referenced, I will escort you personally out the door. If you refuse to leave, I have been empowered by the Phoenix Comicon convention staff to revoke your membership. You will be removed from the convention center, your membership will be revoked, and you will not be able to enjoy Phoenix Comicon from this day forward. I will take your picture and I will text it to everybody at the front door if you continue to reference this material. That's how serious I am. All right? So, with that being said, let's get to the joy of the programming. And I need you guys to find a seat. Remember, raise your hands if you have an open seat. I need everybody seated, please. All right, as you find your seat, let me introduce all the way from Equestria, the My Little Ponies. First, we have Fluttershy. Princess Celestia. Woo! My personal favorite, Rainbow Dash. Yeah! Woo! Applejack. Woo! We have Pinkie Pie. Woo! My Little Pony. Woo! Ponies, welcome. Hello. And can we agree that the 2014 Phoenix Comicons just got 20% cool?
Yeah!
And I personally would like to welcome you to Phoenix, Arizona. And does it ever get this hot in Equestria?
No, that's Celestia's job. No, I don't let it get that bad, but we do all enjoy the sun, right? Maybe? So enough to come out to the con? Yes. You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Make note for all.
For all of you that do stay to
What?
the end of the thing, I got some of Granny Smith's famous apple spice muffins for all of y'all who managed to stay through the entire panel.
Ooh, apple spice muffins!
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to find a seat, please. If you see any open seats, I need you to sit in them. If there are no open seats, I must ask you to leave the panel. I do apologize. So this question is for Spike. Nervous sitting next to Rarity?
You know, I like to play cool.
big deal. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you've got a lot of questions to ask the ponies. Is there any questions you'd like to ask? Yes, back there.
Why couldn't you bring Derpy?
Ooh.
She got stuck when we were trying to go through the portal. It was kind of awkward.
Got this young little girl with a blue shirt.
What happens if one of your animals go missing?
Well, I just search all of Equestria until I find them, and I don't sleep.
Right here. What's your question?
Celestia, we're a new sister.
Well, it's daytime right now, so yes, maybe you'll see her later on tonight.
We have a question right over here.
Why did I what one more time? To chase after when she was going after the sunset shimmer, right? Like, Twilight's like a sister. I was like, she goes through a portal on a dangerous mission, you know, Spike's gotta step up. Spike's gonna do his thing, he's gonna be like, well, what if she gets hurt? I can't live with that burden. I had to go after her. I had to make sure she was okay. Little did I know I'd be turned into a dog. I like this portal better. I got to be a dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to the audience because there's so many people here. I'm going to select one from each one of you, and you guys stand up and say your question. Okay? So let me come down here. Yeah, I know I had a question. I'll ask you first. Go ahead and stand up and ask your question. Say it loud.
Hey, Spike, why don't you just tell her already?
Rarity.
I got a question right here for you.
What is it, honey? Why does Mary like speak so fancy all the time?
Well, you should always dress for the job that you want, right? And I want to be a very important pony. I already am mostly an important pony, but if I dress fabulous, then I will exude fabulousness, and everyone will know I'm fabulous, right?
Fabulous.
Question right over here.
Right with that. I think Spitfire might be faster than you. What do you think of that?
Oh!
I don't think so, buddy.
Well, I'm in the process of learning from all of my friends and from Princess Celestia. So I just got my own kingdom that I'm renovating, and it will have an awesome library that I will consult to help rule my kingdom better.
Okay, we have a question from this young gentleman right here.
Why didn't you bring DJ Palm 3?
Yeah, vinyl.
I believe right over there. We got two. One over there too.
We gotta stop. Which one's the changeling? We can't continue until we figure out which one's the changeling. How do we tell
You're the party candidate.
What's in the comment? She forgot her horn.
Changeling Changeling.
Okay, we have one question for this one. Applejack. Where's Apple Blue?
She had to stay home and take care of Granny Smith. She's been a little under the weather.
Step up on stage. Got a question from this young lady, right?
You're precious. Speak louder.
Yeah.
Pinkie Pie doesn't have wings. I never had wings. I want wings. Let me up. Why is it Twilight?
Slow down.
See you, dude.
How do you know you're not
Let's ask Gummy. Well, I think if it was a changeling, Gummy would bite her. Okay. All right, Pinky. How are we related again?
We're cousins.
I'll take it.
Now, this lady right over here stretching her arm out. What's your question?
Why didn't you bring Scootaloo?
Ladies and gentlemen, just a really quick reminder. Arms down for just a second. Is there any open seats available? There's open seats right over here. I need everybody sitting down in the seats. Keep your arms up if you have seats.
Does anyone want to ask a question while they're finding seats?
This little lady right here has a question. All right, we have a question right here.
Can we take it back to Equestria?
Hey there, Sugar Q.
Oh, that's cute.
I think this convention center should have put us in a bigger room. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we're already one relationship.
I like it. I think
I got through. It was kind of a complicated thing.
We have a question from back here, real quick.
Twilight, do you know what's wrong with the magic in this world? Because obviously
There's a reason why I need to put a spell on you so that when you mess up here.
Spider-Man's here.
What do you think Twilight Kingdom should be called?
Ooh.
Just sparkle in a name. Something sparkly, like Sparkledom.
Sparkledom.
I don't care what you call it, as long as I get a little piece for myself. a little house or cabin where I get to have my own little spot. Being stuck in the library kind of sucks.
What?
Books are great. Books are really great. You should read all every book. They're really good to help your brain grow. Yeah, it's great.
Reading is for every pony. If they enjoy it, which they should.
Again.
Daring do? I believe you just finished the last one?
I don't know.
Question right here. Hey, so if Spike turned into a dog in that other portal, what would happen if Winona went through the portal?
Ooh.
A dragon. I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah. Either.
When is your party, honey? I got the party to plan their party though.
Who's your favorite pony?
Applejack?
All right, we have a question from this young man right here.
What is your most favorite spell that you have ever tried to attempt?
My most favorite spell that I've tried to attempt.
Tell them about the one that gave you the mustache. I like that one. The one that gave you the mustache.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Besides the one that gives Spike a mustache. That one was on the side. It was just that book. I didn't know that it would work, and apparently it did. But I don't know. What was your favorite spell that I did?
The one where you gave memory back to all your friends when they didn't have their right moments of harmony, and they just didn't have all their fun.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And that way they all got back to their true destinies. Thank you. Yeah, it was.
We have a question right over here.
Oh, do we think that King Sombra will come back stronger next time, Celestia?
No, definitely hope not, but I'm sure we'd have no problem taking him down again.
We took down Discord after.
Exactly.
How many times?
It's like 3.
Alright, we have a question right over here. This lady right here. Stand up and say it loud.
The vinyl.
Do your mates ever get itchy?
Did you ever read that book, Obscure Unicorn History?
Well, it cover your ears. No. It was boring. I read the back cover. I'm like, I'm just gonna go read a comic book.
As long as he's reading something, it's okay.
I was going to ask that question. Wow.
Did it hurt when he fell from clouds down?
I don't want to really answer that because I know I'm the awesome pony and I don't ever.
Sat up on your back for several days.
That wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't. Okay, you broke into the hospital at and I can steal a book. Don't know what you're talking about.
That would be Rainbow Dash.
I have a question for Celestia and Rainbow Dash. The one for Celestia is, how hard is it when you didn't have your sister with you? How hard was it to bring up the moon and the sun?
Well, I did miss my sister dearly, and yes, it was very difficult, tiring, but I'm glad to have my sister back, and yeah.
And Rainbow Dash, do you ever think that you're ever going to make it into the Wonderbolts?
Yes, I do. I know, there's no guessing.
Yeah, when you were stuck in the canyon, Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, this little guy helped me out. Yeah, Tank the Turtle.
Tortoise.
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 He's a turtle.
Stay right there.
That's not
Ask your question.
How did you feel when she said when she took your photo?
Ooh.
Well, we both worked together to get it back, and everyone's my friend. So I don't really think I felt too bad. I mean, I guess I did. But I mean, it all worked out in the end. And that's all that matters, because in the end we're all friends.
Okay, got another question right over here. How long have you been in the academy?
Well, I recently just got in, but I chose Friends over the Wonder Bolt so many times. Guess it's time to go back.
What's your question?
Oh, being invited to so many parties, that makes me happy. Hey, Twilight, can you open up the portal again? No.
Got a question right over here. Right up on stage, ask your question right here. There you go. Go ahead and ask your question.
What's your question?
Oh, can I?
Her question is for Rare. How did you get your cutie mark?
Oh, well, at the Sonic Race, I followed my horn and I ran into this giant rock. I was terrified that my destiny would be a giant rock. But then it burst and exploded and all these gems shone. And I knew from that day, my cutie mark, and that I needed to spend my entire life with rhinestones and gemstones making beautiful fashion.
Question right here.
What? Then
Ah.
team to phone. The way she tied that bow, the way she just sets the whole room on just like the best lighting and all the right decorum, all the fancy ribbons. She's right here. I mean, I like the color purple, right? Yeah.
You are.
Okay, we have a question by this gentleman right here.
What happened to Sunset Shimmer after Twilight left the other dimension? This question's for Twilight.
I believe she became friends with everyone there. Yeah. I had my own friends to talk about too.
Wishing, right? That'd be awesome. Just tear the roof off this place and be like, destroy Phoenix! Philomena, where are you? It's interesting, because, like, ponies age at, like, normal pony rate, right? Well, dragons age at, like, 5 times slower. So I'm giving it roughly around, like, 20 years. I'll probably be as tall as Celestia. Hopefully. I mean, I eat all my sapphires and all my vegetables, even though they make me eat vegetables. I'd rather have like rubies, gemstones, and sapphires and whatnot. I'll probably be like great big fire-breathing dragon and go flying everywhere and like be like, "Rah, I'm a dragon, it'd be awesome." But like not set anybody's house on fire, 'cause that would be like mean.
All right, we have a question right here.
Thousand years ago, a long, long time ago. I can barely even remember. But yeah, it's been great being great.
All right, we have a question right over here. If you want to stand up.
How many fashion shows have I won? Well, I entered multiple a year. I won quite a few of them. I'm very proud of that. But I still have a lot more to win before I can become super famous.
Okay, we have a question back here for you.
I got a question for you. How long did it, for Twilight Sparkle and Spike, how long did it take you after the library was destroyed to realize that your first editions were destroyed and your comic books were gone?
My comic books are gone?
No.
I need to get to Tartarus. I talked to Jared. I burned my comic books. What a burn!
I had a spell. It might be okay.
Are you sure?
I'm
Can we go buy more downstairs? Can we buy more downstairs? We can buy more downstairs!
That's pretty
Why don't I like to get dirty? I don't like dirt. Can I expound on that? I just don't, it feels icky. I always like to look as gorgeous as I possibly can. And if I'm covered in dirt, that's not me looking as fabulous as I can.
They won't open up the portal for me again. I can't open up any parties.
Can't open any parties?
I can't open any parties. I'm sure we all remember too many tinky ties. We don't need that.
We have a question right here.
How do you know you've been waiting to ask your question for a long time?
I actually rather like green, but you know, it doesn't always go with my complexion, but I like green accents, that's why I got my saddlebag.
Is it easier to be a human or a pony?
Fingers. Oh my gosh, this makes a lot of difference. Do you know how much faster I could bake muffins, and fritters, and caramel apples and pies if I had these all the time? It ain't easy stirring a spoon with a hook. It's not.
I can't fly.
Again, another perk. Can't cheat either.
Parties? Host parties, partying, music, dancing?
Me, Fluttershy? Well, she's such a sad little pony that she had no friends whatsoever, so I just threw her under my wing. Literally.
Kiki Pop, want to help me throw a party for my sister's birthday? I told you the portal was opened again! I'll head back.
My hands get tired.
Well, some of them I go and buy it from the pet store, but that was like Angel that I got, and then others just like come to me from the forest. Like they like to hear me sing, and sometimes I just go in the forest and they'll follow me around, and so sometimes they'll just follow me back to my house, and then they become my pets and friends.
Oh, missing the blue dress with the striped socks. Your question.
Well, I wanted to, but somebody told me that sometimes conventions don't always allow pets. Obviously, they make exceptions for alligators and turtles. Sorry, tortoise.
Angel just wanted to stay home, actually. He enjoys being at my cottage, and he wanted to have the refrigerator to himself.
Alright, we have a question from this lady right here.
Obviously flying. Obviously. That's a sport. Okay, Potter. We came back with marshmallows.
Spicy's a marshmallow.
It's not a pet.
Both the turtles and the alligators are still
Okay. Apple. Rainbow Dash.
Did you just call me Applejack?
No.
Well, that's funny. I can't choose between you two.
That's sad.
Gilda was your friend at one point, so my question is, have you ever been to the land of griffins and you know both griffins as well?
We were best friends, probably only through school. I never really met her side, her side, especially after seeing her true colors. I don't really think I want him.
Aw.
Had a question back here.
This is for everybody. How can you still trust Discord?
Ah, I was gonna ask that. Dang it.
I trust him. You trust his strong word?
We got his eyes. We got our eyes on him. No, you're not. He betrayed us. Still betrayed us.
We have a question from this lady right here.
This is for all of you. If all of you came, then how is the world not disabled?
Oh no.
Like, how is this world different?
How come it's not stable? Because when Twilight was going to get a craft to Shimmer, how is it not disabled?
Well, that was a different portal. See, there we went through, me and Twilight went through a mirror. This one we actually went like through a forest. We found this like weird hole in a tree. And we opened the door, we got in, and then the next thing we all knew, we were here. And we were like, well, they got to show about us, so we might as well, answer some questions about it.
They also got a weird tree with thorns on it, like a cactus?
Like a cactus, like it was huge. It had like 20 arms. Does it take like 100 years for it to grow an arm or something like that? That'd be one old cactus, right? Only a cactus in the arm. Do you have a book on that?
Do you have a book on that? And you're for red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash? You a spy.
I spy.
Why must say that?
Are you a scout?
Maybe. I practice every night. It's hard writing with that book.
I want to go back to Manhattan. Manhattan. Or no, it was Metropolis. I want to go back to Metropolis and be a superhero again and hang out with all the powder ponies and be on like cool adventures and whatnot.
Yeah.
Life in Ponyville kind of boring sometimes. Reading books, sending letters.
Books are a portal. They take you anywhere. And we're comics.
Yes.
What do we know about government on our books?
It's really, even that one that always hanging up that big shaft. Doesn't he work the time or the clock in Lego?
You ever been around with Lyra? Never been the same spot.
It never looks the same.
It always like a box. How weird haircut.
There he is.
They changed it up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Am I ever going to see what? Oh, flash. Oh. I don't like it.
I love to talk about it. So, keep this. Okay, there's a new castle guard at the Crystal Kingdom named Flash Century and Twilight over here. Even though she doesn't say it, she's totally got an eye for I mean, it's kind of a long distance kind of thing. I mean, him being in the Crystal Kingdom and her.
I think we can talk about Rarity now then too.
Who's Flash? I've never heard of Flash. He's not a real pony. He's not.
Beginner's luck?
She hasn't had much training with me, obviously.
That's true.
Ooh, is gold considered a color? Let her show.
I didn't want to bring out Alicious. She just kind of goes off where she wants to sometimes. Opalescence didn't want to go to the portal, and I wasn't going to push her. She can be a little tough.
Alright, so since Rainbow Dash cannot fly in this world, who's faster, Rainbow Dash or Applejack?
Oh.
Iron Pony competition.
Ready? One.
No cheating.
2.
No cheating.
3. Was it Rainbow Dash?
I was born with it. Lady Gaga.
In the beginning of season 1, at the first Derpy sighting in the background, Derpy didn't have derpy eyes, but then in the episodes after she did. Why is that?
She hit a tree.
Really? I thought it was an arrow.
Was it Fluttershy?
She'd like to be a tree.
What's up?
Why did your bed
It's a cloud. I keep it at least so nobody can see my mess. You know, I'm everywhere. I don't really have a bed, so every cloud is my bed.
We got a question right over here. You know, I have two questions. One for Celestia and one for Applejack. Celestia, you are the primary ruler of all the questions. What exactly does this make the Crystal Empire? Is it its own nation, or is it like a sub-nation that Edith runs?
The second one, I guess.
Okay, so Twilight's obviously would also just be a sub-part. And Applejack, why are you so brave?
Oh, shucks. I just try to be, myself, just stick true to yourself. I don't know that I'm great, but I do appreciate it. She's not man.
All right, we got a question coming up for you. Just go ahead, step on the stage. Ask me your question.
Well, sometimes when I get in front of people, I just get kind of scared, and I don't really have a lot of confidence, and it's hard for me to talk to people, but I'm getting better. All my friends are helping me, and I really appreciate the friendship.
Now if I can get her to cheer louder.
That was good.
Your shirt's got me on it.
Well, because sometimes being different than another pony can actually bring you together, make your bond stronger. What did you say?
Yeah. Well, we're different because
Well, she spends all her time indoors. I spend a lot of time outdoors. So I get dirty a lot, and she doesn't. But, still hang out. We're still good friends.
Alright,
right, we have a question back here. What's your question?
Oh.
Nope.
You guys ever play video games? Like, you guys don't like sit down and play like Halo Reach or
Well, there's a card game on us, so there's that.
Okay, I've had thumbs for a while now, and I just found out about all like cool video games you guys have. I was checking out some of the stuff downstairs. Oh, Celestia, it is fun. A whole lot better than reading comic books, I can tell you that. It's all like, chop. And then like there's ones with like fighting, and then there's actual like adventure games, and then you have like games on these little things, like these little TV screens, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to tap things with my thumbs. And these guys don't know how great thumbs are. But I've been telling them this whole time, it's like, hey, you should totally find some way to get hands. It totally works. And then they're all like,
Lyra away.
no, it's like, we don't need thumbs. And now they're all like, oh, how do thumbs work?
Okay, I have a question right here. Arm up like this pretty much the whole time. What's your question?
Rarity, what do you think of Spike's mustache?
I think it's certainly an improvement on the last one, but I'm not one for mustaches.
Oh!
It's coming off tonight!
Oh! Ow! Wow.
Yeah!
Alright. Twilight, when you got keys to the power of Celestia, Luna, and Cadence, how did that
I think I'm still feeling a few aftershocks.
We have another question coming up right now.
That never happened, and I'm pretty cute that way.
Oh, come on. We don't know that
Your
happened.
question.
Rarity, in your opinion, who's the better MC, Spike or Pinkie Pie?
I think they're both great for different things. If we want one that is more upbeat and happy and peppy, we go for Pinkie Pie. If we want something that is more serious and dramatic, Spike is very good at being dramatic.
Does Maud ever listen to rock and roll? Does Maud Pie listen to rock and roll?
Bad pun.
I don't know, I said that's totally wrong.
You want to come up? Okay. Okay, we got a question right here.
Spike, what's your favorite book in, oh, I forgot, Twilight Sparkle's library?
My favorite book in Twilight Sparkle's library. My favorite book, Twilight Sparkle's library. Twilight Sparkle's library, favorite book. Book library, favorite Sparkle library. I'd say it's the book that she doesn't make me read. That's my favorite book.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I do hate to say this, I only got time for 2 more questions. And I know you and the blue dress and everyone in front of you guys want to come up here real quick. We'll ask the questions. I do apologize. I know there's so many questions we want to ask them, but we're running out of time. I'm sure you can catch them, you know, wandering the halls of Comicon. Please ask your questions. Be polite.
When I was on Look So Pretty, because it makes me feel happy, it makes me feel confident. That's
when I feel like I look good, and I feel good, and then I can be as awesome as I want to be.
All right, we've got one more question. Come on. Come on up. Oh, you sound a little upset that you couldn't hear me.
That's all she wanted.
Just want to say hi. Anybody got any other questions?
I got one.
What's your question?
I have how old are you?
How old
Equestrian years aren't like your years. They're a little weird.
It's anywhere between, I think, 1,000 and a million.
Huh?
We've got one more question. You just look so darn cute in your pink outfit.
How did I get so fast? I was trained really hard. You don't get anywhere fast without training.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do this, but I gotta wrap up this panel. I've had so much fun today. I'm sure all of
We
you
got free muffins.
Woo! Muffins!
Everybody take a muffin, one each. Andy Smith's famous apple spice muffins. One for each of y'all.
Whoa!
Oh, thank you.
Oh crap! I think that's
I would love a
happening.
race for you.
Holy jeez!
We'll race from here to chair. Ready? And mark the 10. Go! Oh, you're too fast for me.
Can I get off here?
Yeah.
Right over there. All